Hi, this is DJ ThermaNuke. I'm here for Vampire Lounge. Outside of Otto's Shrunken Head, we've got DJ Spaz here and Waka from Gevil. Spaz, as well as being a DJ, you're also part of the New York vampire community. You've been so for a long time now. How did you find the community and what are your views on that?
Well, to answer the first question, how I found the vampire community was back in 1998. My first nightclub that I went to for the vampire community was Club Mother. At the time, they had a party called the Long Black Veil, which was originally hosted by Father Sebastian at the time. During that time, back in the day, I used to wear a lot of makeup, and I was well known for thanks to a lot of industrial music. I used to start near riots at the Bank Club years ago, and when I first entered Club Mother, I had never heard of a vampire party. So I went in, and it was really strange because I never met anyone who would call themselves vampires. So I felt like I fit in some way, although I'm not what you would call a vampire. So during that time, you know, many things have happened as far as like communities growing and disappearing and new ones appearing. Overall, I mean, I don't have any issues about really in general about the vampire community. In fact, I have nothing but respect for it, although I choose to remain on the outside. But if there's any connection that I have with the vampire community, it's through Father Vincent. So my feelings about the vampire community, I have no problem with it. In fact, they've been very wonderful, and they have put up with my hijinks from time to time. I'm not going to say that I'm an angel, nor am I going to say I'm a devil. But I have no issue with the vampire community. In fact, I'm more than willing to go out of my way to, you know, DJ for the vampire community if need be.
Okay, so when did you start DJing?
I started DJing in 2004. I started with a S&M fetish party called Flesh Theater. It was run by Master Stilo at the time. I started out DJing with people like DJ Kevin Carpet, DJ Mecca, eventually DJ Eckstein of Absolution fame, and I stayed with Flesh Theater for about a year. I went into working with DJ Jason with Absolution. I also opened up for Sundown at some point. Around that same time frame, I did guest spots for Corova Milk Bar at the time.
Right.
So as time went by, I did more gigs as time went on, but primarily I started with Flesh Theater.
Okay, so what sort of music do you spin? What's your style? Do you have one?
I have many styles these days. Originally, my main style nowadays has been industrial. I've been known to play a lot of industrial from like the 80s and 90s industrial music. I'm also a very avid fan of 80s new wave, old school goth, synth pop, rock and roll, heavy metal, classical music. The list goes on, really.
So you're very eclectic?
Correct. I'm very eclectic. I can mix any genre possible if need be.
Right. So do you have a favorite tune, for instance?
Well, my favorite tune will have to be anything from Nitzarem. Also Skinny Puppy, which those both bands have been my major influences. Also 9 Inch Nails from back when Pretty Hate Machine first came out.
Right, so early Nails stuff.
Yes,
yeah,
correct.
Getting onto your musical style, do you blend, do you mix?
Yes, I do blend my music depending on how the music flows with the next song. You know, I like to make sure that when I do my sets, that the music makes sense, that it flows, so that, for example, if I'm in a nightclub and I'm doing a goth, new wave, industrial party, I don't want my crowd to run out of air. You know,
right.
I want them to enjoy the music, to dance, but also to have a good time, you know, go to a bar, have a drink, you know, and that's really what I like, you know, most of all. But when it comes to stuff like that, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, that's good. I see you've got Waka with you at the moment.
Yes.
Waka's from Japanese band Gevil.
Correct. Let me make the formal introduction.
Okay.
This is Waka. Waka is the frontman for the Japanese taiko drum rock band Gevil. Me and Waka are very close friends. We've been friends for 3 years. The story about Gevil is in 2006, Waka and Gevil made up a demo of their one album, Dakara Konya. And the demo went out to a lot of executive producers at the time. And one demo caught the eye of one engineer producer by the name of Kirk Yano, who was a Japanese-American music producer for, you know, people such as Mariah Carey and the R&B group TLC.
Big names.
Yes. And when Gevil was discovered by Kirk Yano insisted on, you know, producing their, you know, single tracks off of Dakara Konya, in which Gevil does a recreation of the theme song of Mission Impossible from television.
Right.
So, ever since that time, you know, when the demo went out and Kirk Yano went out of his way to produce the band, they started playing at 3 venues in 2006, mainly SOBs, first off, Club Soul, and then last but not least, the most famous, CBGBs.
Wow.
So in 2006, they did 3 shows in New York City. In Japan, they're immensely popular. They're considered one of the best Japanese taiko drum rock bands. Their influences are rock and roll, punk rock, and traditional Japanese classical music involving taiko drums.
Wow. So what has been the reaction of the New York fans to Gevil?
Believe it or not, it's immense. Never had I imagined that, you know, my friend's band would be so popular in New York City within just 1 year. And, you know, there's not a lot of Japanese bands that rock as hard as these guys do.
Right.
So the reaction has been very positive. It's been very wonderful. And, you know, I can't say no more. I mean, I've seen the guy perform with his band. It's incredible.
When are Gevil playing here next?
Well, to find that out, you'd have to go to the website.
Okay.
The website is www.gevil.jp. They usually update their profile on their websites. They also have a MySpace profile as well, which is www.myspace.com/GevilJapan.
Okay.
So they usually do their promotions through the web. As of right now, we're not sure when Gevil's going to play, but I can guarantee you that the next time they do play, you're not going to regret watching them, because they're awesome.
I look forward to it.
Oh, so do I.
Just taking it back to you for a moment.
Sure.
Where can we see you? Where can we catch up with you?
Absolutely. I DJ at Otto Shrunken Head every Tuesday night with your host, DJ ThermaNuke. I also do a party in Brooklyn at Boulevard Tavern, which is now owned by the same staff as the old Raven Bar from days of, you know, old. And I do a party called Velvet, which is a mixture of 80s new wave, goth, and synth pop, also DJ with ThermaNuke. So, and as far as this week, it's going to be October 30th, Devil's Night, which, by the way, I will be DJing alongside DJ One Eye Roxy and the Dutchman. We're going to have the Saints of Pain at 10 o'clock. We're going to have Hate in the Box at 11 o'clock. Midnight, we're going to have the Bambi Killers. And then at 1 o'clock, we've got Devil's Blues. Before all the bands and festivities, we're going to have a screening of director J.J. Connolly's Goth Kill.
Nice.
So,
very nice.
And there's also going to be giveaways as far as like from Goth Kill. There's going to be giveaways from the people that produced the movie.
Okay.
We're also going to be giving away free Original Sin apple cider while supplies last. It's hosted by Father Vincent, and it's going to be $5 at the door, 21 and over to enter. And as far as that goes, December 3rd, I'm going to be doing a guest spot in New Jersey, Jersey City, for Evolution, which is hosted by Diego Santos. And as of December 23rd, I will be doing my first guest spot at Underworld, DJing alongside DJ V Christ, DJ Templar, and DJ Bride of Wire.
I'll make sure I catch that.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is DJ ThermaNuke. We've been here with DJ Spaz and Waka from Gevil. Good luck, Waka. I look forward to seeing your band. And good luck, DJ Spaz. I'll always be supporting you, and I'll always be watching out for what you're doing in the future.
Thank you. Likewise.
Thank you very much.